Yes.
Got it. Everybody just there's another program I'm gonna be checking out. And it's the one that Nicanor told me about. Supposedly it's better. He used it before, so we're gonna try that out.
Yeah.
Ed,
Discord.
What's up?
so okay. I think I'm gonna let you lead at first the conversation.
How are you gonna let me lead the conversation, man?
Because
okay, all right.
It'll give you
Put me
the
on
chance
the
and
spot like that.
opportunity. Out of all of us, you are the most quiet one, and then the guy is the second quietest one.
I just got up in here. Like what?
No,
You in the deep.
I'm talking about like by personalities. Okay, so real quick, introduce yourself, and I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna be talking about. You're gonna like it.
Hey, I'm just Edward. Ain't nothing special going on here. I just work with Angel. And then this guy, he just said, hey, do I want to be on the show? That's it. Nothing special, all right? Nothing out of the
Where you
ordinary.
from? Where you from?
Niagara Falls, born and raised. That's it.
How old are you? If I may ask.
39.
39. You don't look it.
Nah, he in like really good shape. This dude be running.
Nice. Okay, nice to meet you.
Nicanor?
Hey, I'm gonna introduce myself. I mean, not much to say. My name is Nicanor. Some they call me Nico, Nika. I go for a lot of names. Usually I'm the techie guy of the group. That's it. Not much. I'm from the Dominican Republic. And
How old are you?
30.
30. The baby of the
Yes.
group.
Yeah.
Nagayan?
Yeah. I'm the guy. 31 years old, living in Amsterdam. And yeah, they call me Nagayan, Guyen, and all the names you can think of. What else? I just started this Let's Talk podcast and video as well. And yeah, we're introducing different topics about whatever comes up. And that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah, cool. So me, I'm Angel Lito. I go by many names as well. Depends on where you met me. I'm 31 right now. Just to state, this is like Ed said, it's nothing special. We just, as friends, having conversations, people meeting people, just see different perspectives. It's pretty much the point behind all of this. Today we're gonna be talking about the guy?
Metaverse.
The Metaverse. Ed,
Metaverse.
you excited?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you would like that one. So are you sitting down? Because this is gonna be a interesting long one, man.
No, I'm standing up.
You better sit down, bro.
No, the desk is already up. I'm up here now.
Bro, you gonna be standing up like a soldier?
I'm standing up.
All right. I wanted to see your desk, your computer desk, see what you got going on. But
I don't know, like I don't know. You can you see?
Nice. I see.
Yo, you look
nice.
like the
They're
cops looking
glowing.
for you, bro.
Oh, that's a good sign. Yeah.
Yo, why you look like the the cops? You like hidden somewhere, and there's a cop looking for you or something. You're trying to hack some banks or something.
What me?
Yeah, your setup over here looking like You got 3 computers going on.
No, that's how I work here. I mean, this is the way it is, man.
Nice.
Okay. Ed, get started. Please tell us what you know about the metaverse.
What I know about the metaverse. No prep, no nothing. Andrew doesn't tell me nothing. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, let me stop you
No,
there.
I'm about to go in. Okay.
Cool. It's pretty important. It's not no rules, regulations. Just go for it, man.
Okay, here's what I know about it. Facebook, it officially changed the company name from Facebook to Metaverse. I'm pretty sure a lot of you've seen Zuckerberg when it comes out. He makes the announcement. He looked real stiff. He did not look human, and he's walking around in his Metaverse, and he's talking about how cool it is. And I just remember watching, it's like he's in this virtual world, and I'm thinking, and he's trying to make it look cool, and he's like on this island and all this. And I remember thinking, this guy really does live on an island for real that he bought in real life. Well, it's just weird. It's like, because that's his real life. He doesn't need a metaverse, you know? I mean, and not only that, but Facebook, they acquired Oculus Rift. They acquired them, which is the guys, they made the first like actual functional VR headset.
Mm-hmm.
What else? It's right off the top of my head. So I guess they've been working on this for quite some time, and now finally this year, it's no longer Facebook, it's Meta. And this is what they're all about.
Yeah.
Not only, what else do I know about it?
What do you know where it came from?
know,
The reason why they wanted to change it to Meta?
Oh no,
What?
no, wait, hold up.
Lito, you're gonna take it over again?
Everybody knows, and then we'll go with questions and stuff. Because
Okay.
I don't want his answers to influence mine or anything like that. Okay. But keep going.
Oh, so no, you asked why they changed it to Meta?
Yeah.
Like, the company's name?
Yeah.
Because that's the direction that Mark Zuckerberg is taking it now. He's saying that that's what they're all about. This is going to be the next stage of Facebook. It's not going to be just that, Facebook page. It's going to be you hanging out in the virtual world with your buddies, and you don't have to meet them at work or anything like that anymore. You just throw your headset on. But yeah, this is something they've been working on for a long time.
Okay, nice. So that's,
And they're just trying to, I'm sorry if I interrupt.
no,
I mean, they're just trying to put everything under the same umbrella, let's say. That's why they're changing the names and all that.
yeah, because Facebook isn't really the name anymore to encompass all
I mean,
the
Facebook is a part. Facebook still exists, but it's under the umbrella of Meta. Even I think Instagram as well. All the platforms that they own, all the things that they are doing now is under the umbrella of Meta.
Just like Alphabet and Google, it's they're the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
How about you, Nagayan? What you know about it?
So I already know some. What I know is, basically I already spoke to Lito a little bit about it, but was that I found the metaverse actually while indeed going through the VR and creating a virtual world and a virtual landscape. And then all of a sudden, everything going digital, like currencies as well, and everything just moving towards the digital world. And yeah, along the way, I realized also watching videos like on YouTube and stuff like that, that people will be playing games and they will really having the head on and really be engulfed in the game. So that's where I like, this is really something happening already. And of course, when you play a game, you're already in a world, but by having the VR virtual reality goggles on, you really immerse yourself into a whole nother universe, to put it like that. And yeah, in the end, now it's getting bigger and bigger. And it's not only games, it's also from art to money to currencies to just whole worlds being created out there in the landscape of the digital world. So that's that's a little bit what I find encompasses the metaverse, or the virtual world or the digital world.
Okay. Is that it? You got anything else?
For myself, it's more that I've been doing a lot of research on NFTs. It's non-fungible tokens, and basically what they mean and what the meaning is behind it and how it functions, and maybe into creating my own NFTs as well. I already created some, but it's not that it's not that hard. But just to get all things in order and set up, and having different wallets, having a lot of different things to consider, also transferring gas fees, you name it.
It's like never ending. There's always something to it.
When you dive in, you're actually there's a lot more to learn, and that I realized that to now.
Okay, cool. Nicanor.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, I mean, the metaverse is a really interesting topic. I mean, you can go about it with a lot of angles, depending where you're looking at it. So, thing is, this is not a new concept. Let's be real here. I mean, I think that the industry is going that way, of course, but this is nothing new. There's a bunch of games that, even, let's say, do you remember?
Wait. Before I know exactly what you're gonna say, because I know you've seen it too. Okay, but okay, it is not a new concept. It's nothing new. The concept has already been around. But why now?
That's the thing. Thing is, it's not a new concept, but the thing is that we're moving slowly but surely into cryptocurrencies.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Conventional money eventually is going to head out, and we will be handling ourselves in cryptocurrencies and NFTs as well, as Nagayan said. So the industry, I mean, the world is moving. The spearhead of the world right now is that cryptocurrencies and NFTs and the bright future of that. So Facebook, let's say Mark Zuckerberg, he's seeing that. I mean, he's trying to getting that as quick as possible, capitalizing. Sorry, you know what I meant. Trying to capitalizing. Yes, trying to capture the market as quick as possible with the metaverse to be on top of that.
I understand the concept. I understand what the goal is too. But why now? Like, did we not have the technology? Was it a technology thing? Was it like we were waiting for somebody to take the first step? Because it seems like everybody wants a piece of it right now.
Yeah, the thing is that keep going. Yeah.
So it seems like everybody wants a piece of something digital per se. Okay, let it be a cryptocurrency or metaverse right now, or this and that. So in my opinion, I just don't think it was a technology thing, but I'll explain what I think further on. It seems like you still got something to say.
Yeah, thing is that, as you said, why now? The thing is, the technology on VR is still like in its infancy. We have VR headsets, we have controllers. I don't know if you've seen those controllers that you attach to your hands and you had joysticks and buttons and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Now, I mean, the past, let's say like 2 years, maybe 3, they're working on gloves, you know, to replace those controllers and have, you know, the feedback, like when you're touching stuff and all that. The thing is that
like the
working
Iron Man thing. Like,
yes.
Well, they basically it's already out actually, but
yeah,
it's very limited.
It's already out, but it's early. You know, it's an early concept. You know, and there are making like suits that you put on, like jackets, and you feel like if someone touch you in the thing,
vibrations
in the game,
and
you
everything.
feel it, you know, stuff like that. I mean, that those things are being worked on as we speak, but as you know, it's in an early stage. So, you know how everything in business is, to really start going, you need like a big company to get in that thing, so everyone looks at it and everyone gets interested on that. You need a big company to go in, so that to keep to move the ball now, you know.
Yeah, to like kind
That's
of
what, yeah,
limit
to
the
jumpstart,
limitations.
let's say, to jumpstart the thing. And as I say, there's a lot of metaverse thingies around, but now that Facebook is starting to go in it. Now it's gonna go somewhere, you know.
Yeah,
That's what I think, at least.
Okay, that is very good. But we're gonna come back to that because I got something I really want to hear. Ed,
You'll go ahead.
first of all, what the hell are you doing?
It's a pen.
No,
What are you making? What are you working on?
I was working on the loop. Yeah.
Let me
That's
see.
all. There's there's nothing to really see. It's not really.
Let's
Well,
see.
you want to see?
Fine.
There's nothing really to see. I mean, I can't even move it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like yeah, I got one hand now holding the phone.
Okay, let me ask you this, Ed. Do you want in this metaverse thing? Okay, like let me be a little more specific, okay? Like, of course, you would like some of that money, of course, but I'm just talking about, like, is this something you looking forward to participate in? Like, personally, like, you're gonna buy a metahuman and create something? And if so, what are you going for? Like, are you gonna create, like, yourself in a meta universe, or are you gonna go for a different character, different this, different that?
When I was younger, I would have been interested in something like that, but now it's like, no, it just does nothing for me. I remember, I don't know if you guys remember, what was it? Could have been PlayStation 3, where they tried to do something like that. It was like a new Second Life, and they had those avatars and all that. And I know a lot of you guys.
PlayStation Home.
Yeah, PlayStation Home. That's what it was. And I remember I was really excited about that. And it was supposed to be, you know, he's supposed to be beating up with all these people and all that, you know, but it never really played out. But now it's like, it just doesn't interest me. Doesn't interest me at all.
But you're a graphic artist, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also create content for people and for yourself as well? Or
well, just mainly for myself. Just
for yourself.
The Angel is my first customer.
Oh, your first customer, really? Nice.
No, and I'm not even his freaking customer. You know what happens? Like, he's not he does it for himself, and I'm the one pushing him to go show his art because he's actually very good. You know, I love what he makes, like the things he does. And he actually inspired me to start drawing again. Negayan did too. But he, like, when he shows me what he makes, I actually want to make something too. Like, you know what I mean? But he doesn't want to show people. I don't know why. I told him, make a YouTube channel. I have told him so many things, and he's hard-headed. He won't show people.
Then I have a question for you, because what defines you?
What defines me? I remember watching a little bit of the first podcast you did,
really?
and you're answering these deep questions.
You answer.
I don't know what defines. I'm just here, man. I mean, I don't have any definition.
Are you here?
I really don't think about it like that. I don't think of myself like really that deep like that.
You don't have to think. You are. You are what you
Okay.
are, and what you create is in a certain sense your legacy. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
And
But I mean,
every time you create a part of yourself, or it's an extension of yourself.
yeah.
Agreed.
And of course, I understand because I have the same. I if I do something, I'd rather not share it. But at the same time, that's keeping myself from the world. Actually, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I say share it all. Let's go. At least with friends. Stop playing.
Do you show do you show your designs to friends or?
To you and friends, yes, I do.
You'll see more because I'm gonna do more stuff for you and you know more of it's gonna get out.
Yeah, because I'm gonna annoy him to death if he doesn't.
Now I'm curious too to what you have and what you
He got a lot of stuff, but eventually I'm gonna post his art on my Instagram. Well, our Instagram, you know, the channel's Instagram, and he got a lot of amazing things going on. He's getting better and better.
You know what I
but
heard
Ed,
today?
Huh?
You know what I heard today in the news? Or
What's that?
A 12-year-old created his own NFT portfolio or NFT stuff, like 3,400 or something of him. And they sold all of them. He sold 3,500 NFTs of images. And he sold them for like $400,000. So he's 12-year-old and already, yeah, on top of the game. Like that.
Is he up for adoption or something? I'll take it.
He has parents who love him, so I don't think he's up for adoption.
Okay.
Now even more.
Now even more, yeah.
Okay. So Ed. So this is not something you want to do. This is not something you will partake in.
Oh, the metaverse. I don't know, probably not, man. I mean, I'm good with just regular games and just that type of interaction, you know, like Star Citizen stuff like that. That's about it, man. I still don't have a VR headset. I'm not.
Yo,
I heard it was
that's
pretty
crazy
cool,
because as curious as I think you are, like you're not gonna dig into
I mean,
it.
if I was into it, I would already have a VR headset. You know what I mean? I just don't. It doesn't interest me.
Okay. But not even like to check it out or anything like that.
But what games do you play, or what games do you used to play, or
what games I play?
Yeah.
Just right now, Star Citizen. What else? Star Citizen, Halo. That's it.
Halo.
And barely got time to play
that. The game that will never be released, Star Citizen.
I don't know. I mean, I'm over here playing. I don't know.
Yeah. What I mean, right?
Yo, don't say nothing wrong about no Star Citizens.
Bro, that game is the most ambitious game ever created. So I don't think they
for sure. Hey, but okay. So I want to know because how can I explain this? I saw this coming. I knew someday this was gonna come, and I was excited for it. And now I'm like not excited in the same way. I want to see it. I want to see like what's up, but I'm also a little bit scared.
Yeah.
Of this.
Scared that you're gonna stay behind?
Stay behind in which way? In what way you mean?
Like you're not gonna catch up on the wave or the
mofo.
No, I'm scared that a lot of people will get caught up with it.
What?
Meaning they're gonna. So I already see games that unfortunately I see people paying more attention to certain games than
Pokemon?
their personal life. No, not Pokemon. I'm talking about games that actually get you submerged like
Yeah,
into
I get.
you know, like those games where you have, I'm forgetting the name, but there's a very good game that you got to do everything, and everything takes time, but you can
Yeah.
do pretty much anything. And I don't know if it's for other platforms, but I do know that it's for PC because one of my good friends from the casino, he used to play that game, and he told me just to make like building materials, you gotta dig and you gotta like water and mix this
Minecraft.
and do that. And
Isn't Minecraft? No.
no. It's way more complicated because he showed me like his when he was playing it. He showed me, and it was just like too much hours just digging, building materials, accumulating stuff.
Yeah.
And he wasn't very sociable in real life, but he was in that game like if it was his actual life. You know what I mean?
He would be. Yeah, he would be
And
sad.
that right there, that's scary.
Mm.
You understand?
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to know what you guys think. Like, what is this? What I want to know why now? Is there something like they're trying to distract us from, or like is there a plan, like long-term plan? I want to know.
I mean,
like,
I know the goal at the end, but first I want to make a distinction. I want to compare the metaverse with the game that we just refer about. Not yours, the Star Citizen thing.
Yeah.
If for people that don't know, Star Citizen is a big game. They started. They try to make. Let's say a galaxy, or I mean, let's say the universe, or at least they wanted to make a universe as real as possible, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that game is really old, and they keep adding things every like months and so. But the thing is, and you could say it's like a metaverse, right? Because I remember I read something. I don't know if that was real because I never played that game. I've never played that game. So I read that there's a group of people that they have like big ships, but you can buy like ships and spaceships and all that. So some people buy like the really big one. They can carry stuff like materials, let's say fuel and stuff like that. So there's a group. Now, if you go out in the space and you run out of fuel, you get stranded, like right there. There's no way you can go out. I mean, there's no way you can escape that because you don't have fuel, and you're stranded there. That's what I heard. So that guy called one of those guys. So one of those guys with those big spaceships, he went there, refueled his ship to rescue him, so he can go back to the station or whatever, you know. And that was like really cool for me. Like, you know, you're stranded on space and you call someone, hey, can you pick me up? Whatever, I need refueling. And he went there and rescued him. That was really cool.
But what is the cool thing about it? That's what I don't get.
Like, you know, people helping each other. And though the thing is that another thing that really, really excites me is when the games let you do whatever you want. Because most of the games that they are at right now, they want you to, it's really restricted. They hold your hand and you can do that and that, but this, you cannot do that. You cannot do this.
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Like,
but
it's a type of game where you can be whoever you want, do whatever you want, and we can do the same thing. Like you and me can do the same thing, have the same life,
and
but we can do the same life differently. Does that make sense? And today won't be the same as tomorrow. Ed,
absolutely.
He plays that game a lot, and he got like a
let me just cut in here. Nico, you start with you would never play this game.
I know.
Why is that?
I mean, to be honest,
I mean, you're a gamer, right? I mean, I'm assuming.
Of course, But the thing is, I didn't have a PC. The PC that I have right now, I built it like a year ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm trying to catch up with all the games that I have seen that I have never played before because I didn't have a PC. So I'm trying to catching up, and I haven't got to Star Citizen yet, but I will be there. Trust me.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming
Just checking.
Yeah, but
this guy just made you a promise right here, right now. It's recorded.
Absolutely. I'm into that. Like, you don't even know. I'm into like get immersed on a world. I'm playing now Sea of Thieves. I don't know if you know what that game is.
Yeah.
It's like a sandbox game. They can do whatever you want, but with pirates.
Yeah, like Star Citizen, but they got the
Yeah.
old school shit.
Yeah, like Star Citizen with pirates. There, more or less. And I'm playing that like nonstop. And the thing is that I like about Star Citizen is on games like that, they let you do whatever you want, but as well you have consequences. I mean, you do something. If you make a mistake in the game, or you decide, okay, let's go do something. If you don't prepare, I mean, there's consequences. And I like games that offer consequences like that. Because if you're playing a game and if you die and then you respawn, you know, there's not like risk involved in that. But if you're gonna lose like your equipment, your guns or stuff like that, there's a risk involved, and you are like more cautious with the path you take or the decisions you make. You know, I like that. Not much games do that right now. That's the thing. So I started mentioning this to try to compare it to the metaverse. And you can make a case that Star Citizen and the metaverse, they're pretty similar, right? Like something, the Star Citizen is from space and metaverse is like simulating real life, right?
But isn't Star Citizens then also metaverse?
Kind of. I mean, that depends how you look at it. But the distinction that I make, this is my opinion. The distinction that I make on the metaverse and the difference between every other game that tries to do that, like those games that I mentioned before, like Habbo Hotel, Second Life, even The Sims, you know, there are limitations to that, to those games. But Metaverse is trying to break that and make a really like a reality, a real life, a real second life that you can work in, you can earn money, you can create whatever you want, live the life that you want. You can, I mean, as I said, you can work on that. You can earn money. Right now, there's people working and earning money on the metaverse. If you want, you cannot, I mean, you can stay in your house 24/7. You don't need to go work. You're making money on the metaverse.
But that's also with, I don't know if you know it, but Axie Infinity is also a game. It's a very simple game. But it's on the blockchain, or based on the blockchain.
Yeah.
And what in the Philippines, there's a group of people that play the Axie Infinity actually because they earn money, like it's $300 a month or something, or $400. That's right now it's lower, of course.
Yeah.
But that's more than their monthly salary, average salary that they have over there. So basically, they're gaming, but also working,
also making money. Yeah,
exactly. So they're working in the game to
I mean, I think if you speak to Mark Zuckerberg and say, that's a game, Metaverse is a game, he will say no. I think he will say no, because he's not looking at it as a game. He's looking at a second life.
Yeah, that's what I'm duplication of what we're experiencing here on Earth and what we can imagine, even a little bit further, of course, because in real life we are stuck in the physical us. Because we cannot travel space and we cannot do stuff that certain games allow us to do.
Yeah.
But every game is then in itself a version of reality.
More or less.
More or less.
The thing is that
you will play the game as you will play your own life, like in a
the thing is, the thing is that there's a distinction. If you're playing a game, you're playing it through the screen. Now the line between reality and games or simulations is the technology. That's the line dividing the real to the fiction, let's say. But more and more, the line is getting blurred because we have headsets, we have suits, we have all of that, and technology is only going forward. So at one point, years from now, I don't know if you know. I'm sorry that I segue here, but you know an anime. You watch anime, right?
Yeah,
There's an anime.
I know you was gonna
Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. Yes, Sword Art Online is an anime that I don't know how to explain. It's a game that you go in, you put like a headset on or something like that, and you get transported into another reality.
And if you die in the game, you die in real life.
I mean, it was for an error. The plot device is like it's an error on the system, and
then
drop in it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you go in and you disconnect from your body, and you go to another place. Now you're not using your body. Your body is in another place. You're acting upon another like virtual character, and I really believe. I mean, all of us here, I think. I really believe that at some point we're gonna get there, and that's gonna be. Yes, we're gonna see that technology. I mean, I don't know if it was, but yeah.
And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
For me, it's a bad thing, to be honest.
What do you say?
A bad thing for me.
Yeah, I would say it's a bad thing too. I mean, but Nico, the way you talk, it seemed like you're excited about this. Like you can't wait to get there.
I am excited, and that is the thing that scares me, because if that virtual life gets really exciting and give you all the things that you desire that you cannot have in your real life, why are you gonna live in this world if you can live on the virtual world? That's
my issue with it too. Yeah,
that's the issue. And if you ask me, I don't know if I really want that in the world, but it's not up to me. Let's say.
Yeah,
in a sense, I'm
thinking like,
yeah.
I'm thinking like you got your yacht, you got your Ferrari, your Porsche, all that, you chilling on the beach.
Whatever.
It's indistinguishable from the real thing. It's like
if you want to be Superman, you could be Superman. If you want to be Goku and go fight Freezer or something like that, you can make that a reality. That's the problem. You can make whatever you want, even something that is not possible in the real life.
So why even try in the real world? You know, I mean.
That's the problem.
I think it would be a serious issue. I mean, like you would just have like just a whole segment of people that just like stay up in the house and they're just like in the matrix. They're just not even getting out. You know, I mean, that would be the problem with it. That
will be the problem. Yes. What do you guys think? You're Lito and the guy, and you're pretty quiet.
Because I'm listening. Like everything you're saying, I knew exactly what you were gonna say, and I knew you was gonna mention that anime.
Of course,
I mentioned to you, that anime to you too, Ed. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar. I'm with the classic animes. I don't know these newfangled.
You remember when we spoke about it? That's the one I was talking about, and it's exactly that. And I already thought it would go in that direction. I think we're going in that direction.
That's the end goal. Yes.
And it's just a little scary because I don't know if the end game is to distract us or to really give us that experience in which, you know, there's no limits. Like, is that what it is? Like, are these people like that curious? They want to, you see, like you guys mentioned Star Citizens. I'm wondering if we are doing that, because Star Citizens is a project that's going to take years and years to be. It'll never be finished. It
will never be finished.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's open. The point behind it, you told me, Ed, that is to not have like no loading. Everything is pretty realistic. So far, it's pretty much an empty game still, for what I hear. But I think, you know, it could go either way. It could be a replacement for life itself, or it could just be just a project that shows that there's no limits to what we can do. You understand? It just depends on how you take on to that.
How you use
But
it.
we gotta, in my opinion, we gotta be very careful.
It's the same with the phone in our hands. It's how do you use it?
Yes, exactly.
Does it distract
But
us?
the problem is
Do we
that
scroll on social media, or are we making a video right now to create something to put it out there, to tell our story, to tell our version of it?
Look at this. Let's say, for example, my life, I'm already a millionaire. I'm already super rich. I'm happy with what I got going on. I got like 100 girls waiting for me outside and stuff like that. You know, you're gonna be attached at some point. But what if your life, you consider your life to suck? Like, what if you are not sociable? What if you have nothing going? What if you're not like physically attractive? What if you're not like the smartest guy or the most athletic or anything like that?
But that's
over there you can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, but that's what Nicanor says. It's in a sense you get the sense of a social connection with other people and social confirmation that you can't maybe have in real life, and that's the scary part, I think, for myself.
No one is safe. It doesn't matter if you're rich. It doesn't matter. There's limitation in life, and if you
I think it does matter.
I
a certain point.
Yeah, to a certain point it does matter.
It doesn't matter,
but it does matter. Still, it matters. Okay, because we are still different individuals. We still think differently. We still feel differently. You know what I mean? I think that is.
Here's what I think matters the most to me. When I seen the metaverse when Mark Zuckerberg introduced it, he's in a virtual world and on an island in this, you know, a beautiful house. But I'm thinking to myself, that's his real life. Like, he doesn't need the virtual world. He doesn't need to put on a headset to be in some mansion on a private island. Like, he legit has that in real life. That's what I was thinking the whole time, is like, why do you need the metaverse for this? I need the metaverse to get there, but you got it in real life, you know?
You know why? Because let's say if it's Matt Zuckerberg, for whatever reason, he wants to fight a dragon. Doesn't matter how much money he has. Doesn't matter whatever he do, he will never be able to fight a dragon, right? Like, you know, like in the movies, like with a sword and a shield and armor and stuff like that. Let's say if he's caught up in that, I want to fight a dragon. How can you do that? Doesn't matter how much money do you have. But in the metaverse, you can. And that's the thing.
No in your own mind, you can.
I mean, yes. But that's,
okay, I get what you're saying, but it's not the same, bro.
It's not the same, but it's not the same also if you go and you put on a suit and you put something on that's...
At this point, because as I said...
Because at that point you are submerged. It's easier. Not everybody has the
easier. Exactly.
I get what the guy is saying. I get what he's saying. To me,
I understand it, but let's say we read the same book. Not everybody's gonna submerge himself. Not everybody is capable of.
The best stories I ever had were reading books. It wasn't watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, it's my own imagination.
For me, playing games.
And I agree. But that does not work for everybody. You need to know that, okay? So the problem is, like, a lot of people, let's say, just something as like as easy as misunderstanding something, or you know, like, what you call it, like when you read something over and over and you don't quite get it.
Yeah.
Some people just don't get it, and we have a little bit of everything, man. Like me, I don't read that much, but I'll do stuff around the house and listen to like podcasts or listen to comedy or listen to this or listen to that. And I submerge myself. I like to listen to stories and stuff like that. Or for example, I am very good with creating stuff. Like every night, my kids like, hey, tell me one of your stories. And I make a story as I go. I'm like, yo, give me a character. What's their name? They like Franklin, let's say, for example. I'm like, okay, once upon a time, Frankie, da 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 da. And they like get so engaged into it, right? But not everybody can.
But
Not everybody can actually make you feel that way when they write, and not everybody can actually make you like create that in their own mind. Does that make sense?
The strength you have as actually as a storyteller. If you would write something, you would be famous, to put it like that. But it would catch on very easily because you are a natural storyteller, or you practiced a lot telling stories. I remember back in the days, but in that sense, you also taking people with you in a certain reality that you create.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, what about those who can't? We leave them behind. I'm thinking this metaverse situation is more for those people. Like, it's all inclusive. Like, you don't have to be like have this special ability or be able to create with your mind. It's already there. It's done for you. It's easy. All you gotta do is like engage with it, and it's there for you. It's created. It's basically a shortcut.
Aren't you then just making sheep?
But the thing is, listen to this.
Like the problem is, I am not just agreeing with you. I'm just showing you that there's a variety of people, options, and this and that.
Yeah.
But I do understand what you're saying. I understand like your point of view.
Yeah. But listen to this. Listen to this. At this point, whatever you do, like reading books, watching a movie, playing games, going on VR, even playing the metaverse now, doing all of that, you can get transported, of course. But at the back of your head, you have something that tells you this is not real. You're reading a book, you get transported, yes, but you put your head up and you see the world. You know you're not in there. You're imagining it. You have something in the back of your head telling you that's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Even when even putting a headset on, a VR headset on, you get fooled like for a second. That's why you get like sick, like motion sick, because you're not sure if it's real or not. If you're moving at the real, you know, that's the thing. Your mind gets confused. But in all honesty, I mean, you cannot feel that when you're getting attacked, or you cannot feel if you're going in a motorcycle on the game, you cannot feel the wind, something like that. And even if they make like a room, you go in and you can run and you really run and you feel the air. But at this point, you will find the little thing, that little thing that tells you this is not real. But as I said, we're going to a point that more and more time passes, the line is getting blurred, that what's real and what not. And we're going to get in a point that we're going to get connected, like in the Matrix. We have a hole in here, and you get a cable connected, and you disappear, and you go instant. That's the thing. If you go to that point, reality, I mean, like the real world that we think and that we feel, is going to be obsolete. That's what I think if it's going to happen. But
that's, I think we're just getting off.
I mean, yeah. I mean, in all honesty, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be alive for that point. Like we get connected to the thingy. I don't know if we're gonna be alive because we're 30, 39, 30. You know, that's a long way to go. We don't understand completely how the brain works at this point. It's surprising, and that thing really baffles me, that we don't understand completely how the brain works. You know, I mean, that idea just bothered me a little bit.
I
And
just remember seeing this.
I think
there
it's
was like
better.
yeah,
What did you say?
there was like this little meme on YouTube, and on one it showed the poster for Player Ready 1, and it looked all exciting. He had his VR
yeah,
headset on, and on the other side, it was what VR really is, and the guy is in this little box apartment. He's skinny and he's all dirty with a little raggedy headset on. He looks all, you know, like drugged out, and he just like curled up in the corner,
yeah.
looking all depressed. Like, I think that's what the reality of it is gonna be. I'm not excited about that. When, like I said, when I was young, I wanted to see the technology, but now it's like I really wouldn't even care.
But that reminds me of a picture of that I saw that of syringes, but then with social media on it, like Snapchat, Facebook,
Facebook.
Instagram.
Yeah.
It's basically a drug that you can get addicted to, actually.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really a drug. It's
But
like it's dopamine.
It's depending how you use it again, and that's, I think, where the majority, or at least 50-50, I don't know how it's gonna go or how it's will develop, but yeah.
Yes, but the thing is, they gotta make laws on this.
Oh, that is something. Oh man, so good you brought
They want to
that
talk
up.
about, yeah, but I want to
Yeah.
make an introduction on that first.
Okay.
You know who Elon Musk is, right?
No, wait, hold up, because
Yeah?
this is something I don't want to
Oh.
miss out on, and I gotta
Okay.
go to the bathroom real quick. So
Go ahead.
one of you guys take another turn and just like talk about something
Talk
else.
randomly about
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want you to talk about that.
We can take a break
Okay.
as
I
well.
don't get it.
Press
Go ahead,
pause
go
or
ahead.
something. Anybody else got to go to the bathroom or something?
I'm good at
I'm
this
about to
point.
grab something to drink. Be right back.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Go ahead.
at the right mark.
Go.
Put this on pause.
Yo.
Yo. I like it so far.
Yeah, I really like this topic.
Yeah, it's very broad, but you can go a lot of directions with it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Man, what's your name again? I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names.
Edward.
Edward. Do you know the specs on your PC?
Yeah, put it together. I built
Nice.
it. It still needs to be upgraded. I got a
Mhm.
2950X AMD. I wanted to get Intel, you know, the Alder Lake, but like
Yeah.
I'm not paying like $600 for a stick of RAM, you know, for the DDR5. I'm not doing that. That's
Yeah.
just too much.
I got water,
GPU,
so I don't have to get up again.
Mhm.
A6000 GPU,
Yeah.
64 gigs of RAM, Trident C, Neo, Octane drives, got like 3 of them in there.
Nice. What's your graphic cards again? I didn't catch the graphics
It's
card.
an A6000.
A6000?
A6,
Okay.
yeah, it's like
Right,
like
alrighty.
the 3090.
Out.
Like no, it's like the 3090, but the workstation version. So it's got double the RAM.
Yeah.
Double, it's like
wow.
48 gigs of RAM. Like it's a better chip than the 3090. It's higher binge. You got more cores on it.
Yeah.
Probably beat out a 3090 Ti with that too.
Wow. Oh, that's a beast then. I recently upgraded mine. I had a 2060 and I upgraded it to a 3070 Ti. Yesterday actually. And I have AMD, Ryzen 7 37X, the last generation.
12 core, all right.
Yeah, the last generation. I have 2 SSDs, 16 gigs of RAM because I just play in this machine. So, and I think that's it. And I built it myself as well.
Yeah, I got mine for like basically the GPU is basically for Unreal Engine.
Nice.
No matter what you do, it just runs, man. No matter how complex the scene, it doesn't matter. It just runs. I upgraded from a Pascal Titan.
Yeah. You're making like 3D art, like 3D thingies, or just nice. I mean, you have if you're good. That's a really, really good job to have.
No, it's not. It's not my job. I mean, I'm working with Angel at the
I
casino.
mean, it could be. That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
What program do they use
Tell him.
make it digital?
I've been trying to tell him for so long, and he don't listen.
What's that?
3D work. Yes. It's a
He
really
should
good
be
career to pursue.
developing apps and games and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I will not advise you to go into the video game development thingies right now, because this is a really toxic area right now. Because I don't know if you've seen the stories,
Yeah, with Blizzard and
Activision,
all that.
Blizzard, Activision, and it's really
Them
toxic.
guys,
Not only
it's
that,
like that. No matter where you go, you got guys power tripping.
but the
work.
thing
They
is,
do it
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, but the thing is, it's not only that. It's not only harassment and denigration, racism, and all that. There's crunch. You know, like you need to work your ass off. I'm out of sorry if I cannot say that bad words and stuff.
Yeah.
But you need to work really hard, and you lose sleep because you need to get that thing out of the door in this day, and that's really like exhausting.
You know, the problem with Blizzard is that a lot of people, that's their dream job. And they know there's so many people that's lined up right outside the door, whereas their dream job, and they'll put up with anything. That's the problem with that.
And it's, and in all reality, if they see what they will be doing, that will not be their dream job. But the thing is, they fantasize it. Like, I want to make a game, and I want to make whatever I want, and I want to put this in the game. But I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're not gonna do whatever you want. You're gonna
you're making art for somebody else.
Yeah, you're gonna make the thing that upper management wants you to do. If he wants you to make like this thing to sell it, you need to make it to sell it. Doesn't matter how artistic you are. Doesn't matter how visionary you are with this mechanic. If it doesn't make money, we throw it out the door.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. That's the sad part of gaming right now. That's another topic.
But it's not only in gaming. Eh? It's in every industry. You have the big names like KPMG for accounting and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so continuing on with the topic, we went a little bit on a tangent there. So I wanted to say, I started saying we need laws, but I wanna first tell you something. I don't know if you guys know about. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know about Elon Musk, of course. But I mentioned him because he's really outspoken with something that I really am behind with as well. Is that we need to regulate AI. You know what AI is, right?
Yeah,
artificial intelligence. Yes. The thing is that
we must have police and shit.
Yeah, we need to have laws. We need to have not only laws. I don't know how to call them. Like
it's
like
I think we should have laws.
Yeah, like principles, limitations. Yes, because at this point, you don't need to worry about AI right now.
Wait. Hold up. Just to be specific, in my opinion, we should have laws. Let's say police monitors. Yeah. We should have limitations. We can actually be harmed in real life. If there's any type of repercussions that we would be dragging back to the real life with us, right?
Of course.
This is something that stays in games. I think if it should be rated, depending on what type of game it is.
I mean, that thing that I'm trying to say is, if you do something, depends on anything. I mean, if you do something and it brings harm to the real people in the real life, you need to have laws. You need to have limitations. It doesn't matter what is. So that's why I'm calling the AI thing topic, because in the future, is a really, really concerning thing, because if our AI gets smart enough, what is stopping it to think that humans are obsolete or humans are, let's say,
Destroying the
destroying the planet or something like that? And the AI doesn't have emotion, doesn't have rationale, doesn't have morals. It's only things what it needs to be done, right? So if it gets smart enough that can outsmart us, why is this, what is stopping it to overtaking us, right? So that's why
But the
we need
problem is,
laws.
okay, the problem is the subject is um this and
Mhm.
what you are talking about is risk and everything, and
Is a risk. Yeah.
we are going in a direction that, in my opinion, everything we're doing it's risky right now, man.
It's
We're
risky.
doing so
Yeah.
many new things. We're doing so much of this and so much of that, and nobody knows exactly what's going on. Okay, everything, like most of this is actually new. Nobody, in my opinion, communicates well because everybody got their own project going, and it's
Mhm.
just like a branch of the same idea, more or less.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not shared. It's not something that's shared. So it's kind of
Mhm.
like very complicated to get going with something like that. I
Mhm.
think even this little fridge that freaking follows you, you guys saw that fridge? There's a little fridge that follows you around.
Like a robot, yeah. I think I saw it.
Yeah. So, even Tesla, let's say with these cars, man,
Auto
you
driving cars.
know,
I
all
mean,
around, we should be careful. It's not just for this
yeah.
thing in particular.
I don't know if you
Mhm.
guys remember, but I think uh, Elon Musk had an interview where he was asked about AI and what he thought about AI.
That's what
Actually,
that's what I call him.
he said we have to be careful with it because we don't know yet what domain we are entering before we actually open the door
That's
to certain things. Because if you see I watch a lot of the Massachusetts robots of university. I don't MIT,
Mm-hmm.
but they have made robots that are really capable of freaky shit that run over obstacles and they stay afloat, they stay walking, and you can
Capable of harming us.
yeah.
Yo, bro, like, have you seen these robots shooting and everything? Like running,
Yeah.
throwing themselves, like coming back up and just like hitting target as they move, like perfectly on target and everything. That is freaky shit.
Yeah.
That is crazy shit. Like
Imagine.
that is
But that's the thing.
how
We
do you
need
compete
limitation.
against that, man?
There's no
Can.
way.
The
There's
only
no
thing
way.
we know is how to make a virus and to infect everything, but
Yeah,
even then,
you better hope they don't find you before you freaking download that virus. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
upload. Yeah.
That's why Elon Musk said that we need to make limitations on AI, and we need to start now. We need to make laws on when you're creating an AI. You need to make like laws, like say, I mean, humans are the most important thing in the world. You cannot harm a human.
Yeah.
problem
All
is
laws that you need to make before you make an AI. And some people
worldwide.
are arguing that. That's
Look,
the stuff.
worldwide,
Even
you usually take action after facts. Okay, so Nagayan gets killed. God forbid, he gets killed in this game. They're gonna be like, okay, no doing this and no doing that to avoid another person from being. But while nothing has happened, it's like very hard to argue against it because, like, let's say, for example, in the United States, you have to have proof or something or probable cause, or you know what I mean, to
Yeah.
implement a new law, or to put limitations
who is to
on certain
blame
things.
if a robot would kill a person, to put it like that? Who is responsible? Who is
Great question.
yeah.
That is
They
I don't know who is responsible when those Teslas just drive into a barrier or drive into fire trucks or drive into trees.
Is it the driver? Is it the manufacturer? Is it the one who created the chip?
I
So many
mean,
questions. Yeah.
That is great. That is a great question, man.
I
Who's
don't think it
to
ever
blame, Ed?
happened. Was that?
Who's to blame?
I don't know. These things happen. I don't know. Like Elon Musk just skates. He just no one says anything to him. Like, hey, it's okay.
It
The
just
car just killed somebody.
Yeah, okay. So let me tell you this. There was these trucks they were trying to like send out to start delivering packages and stuff like that. And I can't remember exactly the video, like the information on the video I watched. But it was like there was an error on the thing and the truck almost ran into something, okay? Let's say, for example, it ran into a person. Just say per se, right? You saw the unfortunate, like that guy that lost the brakes. He couldn't brake, and he had like this car or something and killed like 7 people.
Are you talking about the truck driver?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the guy that got like 100 years or something? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm talking about that guy. So unfortunately, like it's easy. Let's point our fingers to this guy, make sure we blow this up in a certain way so people start like hating him instead of hating us for the situation. And how you do that if there's no driver per se? You know what I mean? Error in the company and the system and the matrix, and you know what I mean?
the one with the biggest lawyers is the one who wins
yeah, that's the thing. Because if you're part of the problem, you can like push your blame, push your thing to another person. I mean, it wasn't me, it was him because he built this. And that person can say, no, it was him because he was the one who put it on the street, whatever, stuff like that. I mean, laws are really difficult. I mean, there's a lot of like nuts and crannies you can go in and escape the law. And I mean, it's flawed. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, Ed, can you come up with a situation? Like
about what? Just
a little bit more specific, yeah.
I'm waiting for a situation about.
I just thought about this, and I'm gonna tell you this. Watch, it'll make sense in a second. So, Edward will come up with a situation, and I want Megayan to solve the situation, and then you guys go back and forth, because I'm sure for everything Megayan points out, Edward will be able to have a
counter argument,
something to counter it, like an argument to actually like be like, hey, this or that. So come up with a situation. Tell me about a situation. What could go wrong
with AI? You know, honestly, I mean, I know you want me to come up with a situation. I don't think we'll ever get there. I don't think we're going to have this general purpose AI that's thinking for itself and doing its own thing. But a situation.
We are currently creating this. Wait. Have you not been watching? They are currently creating this. They want this system to think for itself, to make choices for itself, to calculate risk, to make calculated decisions. Let's say they have a train. I'm gonna give you the example, right? There's a study that came out where they put a person to pull a leverage, right? And let's say a train is coming by, and you are responsible for either one person. But let's say, okay, there's 7 people in the train tracks, okay, working, right? And if you do nothing, 7 people will die. But if you pull the leverage, 1 person will die. But you are directly responsible for that one person. What you do?
Wow.
Ed? The train is coming.
Yeah.
The train.
The train is coming. Hurry up. You got 15 seconds.
Just
15,
run.
14, 13.
You can't stop the
12,
train, man. Like it's a train. What are you
11.
talking about? You just run them
You
over.
cannot
Like
stop the train. You cannot stop it. It's going regardless of what. So what you doing? Okay, so we at 11. Okay, 10,
Do you pull the
9,
lever or not?
8. Huh?
Does
Pull
he
the lever.
or not?
Okay, so anybody, I don't care who gives me an answer, say something.
I would pull the lever, but it's the basis of ethical dilemma.
Even if you don't, you're responsible for the deaths of the 7
Yeah,
people as
you are
well.
responsible
Yeah.
because you're the only one aware of what's going on, right? So
Mhm.
what I'm saying is, like, they want to do all these systems because I don't know if you guys heard this, but they saying humans cannot be trusted. Okay, and there's a good basis,
Absolutely not.
and I'll tell you why. Because humans are moody. Okay, humans one day they'll have a bad day or a good day, and we tend to make choices based on our emotions
And that's
first.
exactly what if that one person is a friend of yours or a close friend or your partner or whatever, your mom.
Even okay, even put this. Even if you don't know the person and there's a beautiful girl,
Oh yeah,
and there's a whole bunch of
That's
dirty
emotions.
construction workers, which
That's
one you choose?
emotions. You know?
We and I'm not talking about neither one of us in particular. I'm just saying humans itself. Like, we tend to make choices based on our emotions, and that's something that we don't even, a lot of times we don't even realize. We just go with it. Oh, I'm feeling happy today, I'm gonna give out money. Oh, I'm feeling happy today, I'm gonna do favors, I'm gonna pay it off, I'm gonna not pay it off, pass it on, and I'm gonna do this. But if what you do when you having a really bad day, what you do when you don't really care about yourself today, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they are talking about eliminating that all the way and having AI make these calculated choices. Which one will bring less repercussions or less worse outcome? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the only thing to combat that we do that right now is you cannot trust a really big decision to just one person. That's why we do that. Even in the law, when you when they're in the court and stuff like that, the decision to sentence the person is not only based on one person, it's because of that.
True. So what's the point behind that? Like, you eliminate that by giving AI the tools it needs to make these choices. It's not based on emotion ever, ever, ever. You know what I mean? Or at least that's how it's supposed to work. But if there's a malfunction, then we like, oh, we gotta recalibrate it. Or
yeah, but what if the creator of the whole program is the one that's being?
There you go.
Yeah.
But how you prove that?
You have facial recognition to it nowadays, but you can install, yeah, this guy is very important, we have to protect him at all costs because he's the creator of the program or how it's run or not.
Yeah.
But then you're also putting preference towards one life over the lives of 7 others.
Yeah.
And that will always be the case, at least looking from a human perspective.
Absolutely, yes. Man, I can't get comfortable. I don't know what it is.
But then, okay, I don't know if you guys saw The Big Short, but it's a movie based Big Short. But it's a movie based.
I watch iRobot.
Yeah,
what is
exactly.
that? That's where they shorted the housing market or something like that. Yeah.
They showed actually what happened when the 2008 crash. Yeah.
What is it?
It's a movie about how the housing market collapsed back in 2008.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
so what about it?
Oh fuck, I forgot.
I'm sorry.
No,
See, Andrew, you made him lose his train of thought.
what were you talking about?
AI.
About that movie and how they the market crashed in 2008.
Michael Burry, The
Yeah,
Big Short.
I remember. Basically, what they said in the movie, and it's also actually true, is that the money is actually a representation of human lives. If you see, if I would earn a lot of money in a certain sense, doing something, that means someone else on the other side is losing money. It's on the market. Then in economy, it's like this. All things equal means someone else is losing money. If I win money, someone else is losing money.
On principle, yes.
I disagree with that.
I see what you mean.
But at the
But
same
what
time,
about
that actually the market is based on human lives, in the sense that if a large sum of money, or if there's a crisis, that means that people will die, or I don't know how to put it exactly in that way, but in the movie they explain it very well, that actually a big win would mean that people would suffer, or people would have to I forgot how it
you trying to say basically it's coming from somewhere, it's attached to
exactly.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, regardless of what. In essence, it's attached to something, right? And you're saying like if somebody's winning it, it's because somebody is losing it, or a collection of people are losing it. Okay, that actually does make sense, and it is actually true. But how important is that? Like what you're trying to say?
Because all those people were getting kicked out of their homes and they couldn't pay their mortgage. So the securities that were being backed by their mortgages, those securities were actually the people weren't going to be able to pay their mortgages. So the securities that were backed by their mortgages weren't going to be worth anything. So they shorted those securities. And so I guess they figured that, hey, those people are losing, so we're going to make money from them losing. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's
I can see that.
in retrospect to what you were saying actually about the fact that you have to choose between lives, which is more important. That happens in a daily basis as well. If we choose to do something that makes profit, that means that somewhere it has to.
Yeah, it's like, for example, buying diamonds. Something as simple as that. Buying diamonds. That means somebody risks their life in a freaking cave, risks, injury, death, and all that. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, everything is attached to something. Everything that means something, at least. Okay. Nicanor, you have something to say?
I mean, I understand what my guy is saying. And I mean, everything in life, everything you do has a consequence. And if you're moving up in life, more often than not, you stepping on people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stepping on people, like
Stepping.
if you're successful, stepping, and if you like, let's say you go in a certain area and you get successful, you're taking business off the other people that are working the same area that you're working, I mean, we're trying to be ethical here. The thing is that is in a certain point that we could be ethical in that respect. To want to be successful and harm some people along the way, or let's say breaking some eggs along the way, or you want to be, I don't know, normal or not successful, let's say, and be ethical. That's a dilemma in life,
So you're talking about like being like mediocre and being okay with like getting by, basically
Getting by. Let's say yes.
succeeding, and just like pushing everybody out of the way, and you be at like you take that spot.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you are successful, even if you don't realize it, you are harming other people. It depends what you do, of course.
Also, doesn't that bring balance? I mean, I think everything shouldn't be for just one person. I think there's space for others to grow as well.
So this is where Kanye comes into mind, and he also talks a lot about the rig that the system has us in that thinking that there's a finite amount of stuff and that only certain people can have so much, while actually there's enough space for everybody to be and to exist. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, that there is space for all of us. Is space. I mean, there's got to be a balance, because then, like, I know some people want to like sobresalir, like they want to like stand out, right?
Stand out, yeah.
That is so hard to explain.
I mean, the thing is that we live in a capitalist country, and there's, you do stuff and you get paid for it, and you decide how much it costs. So, that I understand, like, capitalism is not fair, let's say, per se, but communism doesn't work as well, because every country that tried communism, you just need to look back and you'll see what happens. So you need to pick your poison, let's say.
Okay. Okay. So if we, let's say, we should make a promise to each other. We should create a person, and like
the Metaverse.
Whenever we get the chance, we should all go in together.
I mean, we can make a part 2.
Wait. Wait.
Go ahead.
Can we do that? That would be cool.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. We should make a part 2, and we could stream it on Twitch, us 4 playing the game.
Okay.
That could be a good thing.
I promise. I'll do it.
Which game?
Metaverse.
Let's try to go win. Like out, like people were playing it now, and
yes, dude. So people making money on that game.
Exactly out.
Metaverse, is that a game?
People are buying property. People are creating their person. People are taking trademarking and everything, bro.
I can explain it for you. Okay. The thing is, Metaverse is working. It's running right now.
What is Metaverse? Metaverse is the term.
Yeah, the Metaverse is the term of the game. The thing, the game.
Meta.
Which
game is called Meta?
The Facebook thingy. But listen to this.
Okay. It's not like an actual game.
But listen to this.
Okay.
The thing is, it's a hub. Let's look at it this way. It is a hub. Now you can go in and create something. You can create a game, or you could create, let's say, a park that you go and see stuff. Yeah. It's not a game, let's say, because you're not like playing. You're just watching, but you can create whatever you want. Let's say you want to create a roller coaster. Let's say, okay, you go and you create a 3D work, and they give you tools to create, and you can create whatever you want. You can create that roller coaster. People go in and they go in the roller coaster and enjoy the ride, whatever, and they go out, right? So that it is a hub to people to create things. Now people are creating things right now. I saw a video. I need to send it to you guys. A guy went in the Metaverse and created a casino. It's like you go in with your character. It's a casino. So it created all the things, the cards and whatever, the tables, all the work of the art, right? So he created that, and he made a cryptocurrency based on that. So that's, you can, if you want to play in that casino, you need to put money up front. You need to buy the cryptocurrency that guy created, and with that cryptocurrency, you can buy the tokens. You can play the game, right?
Yeah.
So people are working there, let's say as dealers on the table, dealing the cards. People on management, like walking around and like making a life, let's say.
You're
and the creator is
walking around every now and then.
Yes, and they have managers. I mean, there's nothing like you cannot fight in there. You cannot make trouble, let's say. I mean, you could make trouble if you're toxic, but I mean, you cannot physically fight, or you cannot steal. But you know, they are acting, let's say, and there's a manager, there's security, there's dealers, and they get paid real money, like cryptocurrency. He can exchange it to real money. So that's the thing. That's what are they trying to create.
That's what
spaces like that. Yeah, spaces like that. Like, I make an example of a casino, or you can say, let's make a video game that if you.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
if
we put our heads together and we create a game, and we say we put this up and we create a token with it, we create a cryptocurrency for it, and that you can exchange.
Yes, that's what they want. That's what Mark Zuckerberg wants. They want to us. Yeah, the thing is that we've been pointing the idea, let's say, but the Facebook, that's what Facebook wants, for us to create something popular that makes money, so they capitalize on that. They make revenue off of that, you know?
Well, what's the highest currency you can have? What's the highest, what's worth the most?
At this point, I'm not sure, because every day there's being
your attention.
Come again?
Your attention is worth the most. Every moment you spend looking at something, spending time on something like we are doing right now, we are not in our own head creating stuff.
Yeah. Like, time is money, let's say.
Time is money, attention is money.
Attention is money. So I understand. Well, that's the thing. The idea of the metaverse is that creating experiences.
Let me just interrupt real quick, because I wanted to add to what he was saying. But there's people actually right now trying to trademark things that are already. Well, I don't want to show you, but let's say a TV. Okay, let's say that's remote. Okay, no.
I got this one.
No brand on it, right? Ah, there you go. Metaverse.
Yeah. Teleported.
So listen, there's people right now saying basically they invented it because they made it in the metaverse. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's say somebody wants to be Bad Bunny. You can pay, if nobody has took that character, you can pay to be Bad Bunny. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then, like, what people are trying to do is like create all these things to get ahead of the game, basically, right? But it's legal. It's cool.
It's like domain names as well.
Huh?
I think it's
what?
It's like domain names. If you had Nike.com before Nike had it, then Nike would have come to you and say, "Okay, I give you this money so I can have the domain of Nike."
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So if you wanted to be Bad Bunny, you walk around like Bad Bunny. You can look like Bad Bunny because you're not imitating him in real life. You just, you know what I mean? Ed doesn't know who Bad Bunny is. Let me see. JC. Everybody knows JC. Who doesn't know who JC is, right? So if I wanted to go in, like, oh, I look like JC a little bit, you know. Let me be JC in the metaverse. it's JC's fault for not going in front and taking that. You know what I mean? Now if they pay me, like I'll give it to you. But like there's people already working on doing these things, and it's crazy. I think it's crazy.
Yeah,
but
you know what?
exactly what you said, Nagayan, is like attention. It's what makes it work. Okay?
Yeah,
so
but I want to add to that, because what's happening right now is that a lot of big players that already have big names are trying to create those metaverses, to put it like that, realities like Meta is doing, like their own reality.
Yeah.
But there are many companies trying to do this, which create a segmentation of what it can actually be.
Look at this angle. Let's say, do you have a website that you go in that is not popular?
Yeah.
You can say. Give me an example of a website that you go that is not popular. Like, I don't know.
Yo, real quick. What's the Metaverse website itself?
I can send it to you. 1 second.
Yeah, send me the link.
But the thing that I'm trying to say is, you can go to a website that is not popular and create a name.
Yeah.
You can create the name King, King, right? So no one that goes to that website can use that name because you have it.
Yeah.
And you will think that's valuable, right?
For you, it is.
Yeah, for me it is. And maybe for King, I don't know, the king of whoever he wants to the name King, he cannot have it because you have it. So he needs to go to you because he really wants it. He needs to go to you and tell you, hey, can I have that name? I pay it for you.
Yeah.
I should say the domain names, right? But the thing is, if that website is not popular, it doesn't have demand, that thing is not valuable. The value of that name that you taken, or that personality that you chosen, like Lito said, like Bad Bunny thingy, or yes, if nobody plays that, it's not valuable. No, if I create a game and that you can be whoever you want, and I choose to be Jay-Z, if my game is not popular, why it doesn't matter? Jay-Z is not going to play it. Now, it's valuable if Jay-Z go in and play the game,
like
and
Snoop
you
Dogg
have
did.
Jay-Z.
Not only that, it's valuable if it affects us in real life. It's valuable if you take away from me in real life, but so far there's no rules against it because nothing has happened. And we usually make rules around things that have happened. You know what I mean?
The thing is, there's no regulations on nothing right now because it's a wasteland. Right now, it's like whoever.
Wasteland is also a metaverse. Talking about Wasteland. Upland is also a metaverse. I can name the Sandbox is also one. Decentraland.
Decentraland. So this is in infancy right now, but as time goes on, they will create really interesting games or really interesting experiences. And when people go in and that shit really gets popular, that's when we're gonna see the value of stuff in there.
But the value is only created because people go towards it and use it.
That's cryptocurrency in itself.
But it's the same. It's the same for
with
Bitcoin.
paper money.
It's the same for these things. Why is Bitcoin so popular, so
because
strong?
People make it strong.
Because
when more people go in,
it's strong because people want to step away from the paper.
The paper money.
Well, yes and no, but no. Unfortunately, it's this popular because not only there's people who are willing to be first and they want to get away from paper currency, but there's also people who jump on the wagon and that's it. That's that. Okay.
That's their motivation.
There's people who don't want to be late, and that's that. There's people who see something in it. There's people that just believe with all their heart
That's FOMO.
That's where we are headed. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's people that just don't want to be late. That's it.
Fear of
It's
missing out.
as simple as that.
Mhm.
So, you know what you do? Grab Elon Musk, grab Jeff, dude, whatever his name is. I'm bad with names, okay? But
Yeah.
grab this dude and grab these important people that people see as important, right?
Mhm.
And have them speak up. People will listen. You
Have you
understand?
speak
So
up in which sense? Yeah.
in any sense, come up with, okay, you can, this dude, like, what's his name? Anybody. I don't want to keep naming people.
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, but Snoop Dogg, he comes in with some glasses that has the eyeballs out and tells you, yo, when you put these on and grab a stick and poke like dog poop and shit.
Oh, I thought you meant stick, as in weed stick. Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like, anything. Like, come
Yeah.
up with something right now and
Just some random shit.
people find this dude to be smart or popular enough. They're like, oh, let me buy these glasses. Or let's say, just for example, his videos are getting like 1 million views in 24 hours. People are gonna be poking poop in their
Yeah,
house.
but then the question is, what do you want to become? In the sense of, you can be anything. You can be in the metaverse. You can be anything. But even here, are we the ones that are fear of missing out? That we want to now create in the metaverse our own version of ourselves?
Well, for me, I just want the experience and also the content. Okay. And unfortunately, it's going to benefit them regardless of what. But if I'm at some point gonna indulge in this, might as well be now, right? And also, I don't want to be Bad Bunny. I would want to be myself. I would try to make myself millionaire or whatever, right? But you know what I mean? But I would want to be myself with my same personality, with those who are like, I don't know. I'm okay with whoever doesn't like me as me. I'm okay with my personality. I'm okay with the way I look. Maybe I could like lose some weight. But what I'm saying is, like, I would want to be myself. But there's people out there that want to escape. They want a way out. They want something different. They want to, you know what I mean? I would like to be like, actually, if I could be somebody who transform into like animals and stuff like that, I would like to go in the ocean or fly or something like that. You know what I mean? But I would love to have my personality, my looks, regardless of what, because I am me. But I'll try to be my better me. Does that make sense? Because I'm thinking it would be easier to be the better you. I don't know. Ed.
The question was?
Wait, hold on. Ed, will you be bald in the metaverse?
Look, I'll be me, man. But at the end of the day, to me, this is no different than, PlayStation Home 10 years ago. Like whatever.
No, well, yes, but no, not at the same scale though. Not anymore. But
Okay,
what I'm saying is, like, let me find out you come out with an afro. You're like, oh, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? With a big afro or something like that. Will you have hair in the metaverse?
When I did my PlayStation Home guy, he looked just like me. He just had a suit on. That's it.
I do the same thing. Like anytime I have the option to make my character in a game look like me, I want him to look as much as me as possible.
The whole I don't think the metaverse thing is gonna pop off. Like I don't see it, man.
I think it will.
It is already there, man. That's
we follow trends way too much. And that's pretty much that.
I mean, you had Second Life. This is just Third Life. That's all this is, man.
Third Life. Explain that.
No, I said because you had Second Life. This is just another iteration. It's like the same thing.
Okay. Well, talking about Second Life, you guys think let's say this pop off and everything, you guys think this would be an alternative to dying? What if they could plug you in and keep your subconscious going for like mad long?
Like, why would they do that for you? Like, why would they do that for you, man?
Because Walt Disney is frozen right now because he had enough money to get frozen, man.
They got the technology, you know what I mean? Like, if they came out with a cure for cancer, they ain't giving it to you. That's for them.
But that's what I'm saying. Walt Disney, this dude had enough money to be like, you know what? Grab my body, wake me up, and I don't know how many years when you figure things out, just wake me up. I'm gonna be here chilling, like literally chilling over here, and I'll be all right. Like, wake me up. You know what I mean, or no?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So
I'm thinking if they got the real technology that's going to keep people alive and all that, why would they let you get that? Why would they get that to you, man? That's for them.
I don't think I'm not talking about keeping me like alive per se. I'm talking about
they're going to keep all you people alive. Crazy.
I'm talking about my consciousness. Like my body won't be doing.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
Like, let me just explain this. Like my body won't be doing anything in the real life, so it won't interrupt what the big guys are doing. They're just gonna have us like piled up over here. Like,
here's what I think. I think when the real technology come out, the real stuff, the life extension and all that, you ain't getting that. You ain't getting that. They gonna keep that.
Fair enough.
They ain't letting that out.
He's not even playing. He already gave up before the game started.
No, they gonna keep that.
Ed, you already promised over here we're gonna go into the game together, man.
Yeah, I'll play the game with you guys.
You'll create an avatar that look just like.
I create one. Yeah.
I want to see your avatar with exposition with artwork, huh?
Okay, Nagayan, do me a favor. Explain your character.
My character.
Who are you gonna be?
A little bit more buff. What's that? Tall? No.
No. It's all good. My arm hurts.
Your arm hurts? Okay. No, a little bit more buff, but other than that, a little bit more out, like artsy. Like I wear these clothes right now, but I would be more like wearing colorful clothes and crazy hair, and yeah, trying different hairstyles. So yeah, more of a.
Okay, so how about this? How about if you could like have the speed of a cheetah and then be able to freaking fly and levitate or have a superpower? What you doing with that?
Well, we ain't got Matrix, man. Okay.
But I'm just saying, just in case it gets there ever, if you have the option to modify yourself in each and every way possible.
It depends on what my purpose is in the game or in the metaverse. I mean, I'm gonna own a bike because that's how I get around here as well. But if I can get around by flying, yeah, then why not? If I can teleport myself, why not? But then, what are the limitations? Then I can create a whole fantasy about how my character and what my character can do.
Okay.
Then my version of myself.
Ed. Huh? What was that?
That will be then the version of myself in a hyperbolic way, to put it like.
Okay. Ed, what are you changing, man?
I wouldn't change anything.
I'm just saying, just consider this for a minute, right? We in the metaverse, right? And we start playing.
Okay.
I'm just saying, grab Nagayan's hair and put it there. Long hair.
No, I don't. if I want a long hair, I would have it in real life. You know,
No, I'm just messing
I had
with
it back in the day. Back in the day, I had a lot of hair like that.
Oh, okay. I
got
can
rid
see
of
you
it.
with long hair, man. Like, what's up? I'm not ready yet. Okay. I'm not ready. Always. Get out of here.
El mismo.
Bye. I love you.
Kids.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just teasing. I'm just like trying to lighten up a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay. So, Nicanor,
Yeah.
tell me, you be having like Michael Jackson's nose and stuff? You be like,
Like, I don't know. Usually, I make a really buff guy,
okay.
stuff like that. I don't usually do myself. So I mean, depends on the mood on the day. Actually, yeah.
I don't know. I think I might fix my teeth or something.
I mean, that's the
Fix your toe.
point,
Fix your
right?
toe.
Oh, my toe too. That's going to.
Making your best self or something like that, or something that you really want to be.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the point.
I think that is it.
So
I think the point behind all of this is to second life, just like it says it. Like if
yeah,
you find your life is not interesting enough, why
yeah,
Then
not?
make it
But I think
interesting, man. Don't run away from it. Hide in the game.
but unfortunately, that's you, that's me, that's him. Like, okay, but not everybody can do that.
Okay.
Not everybody can do.
All right.
It's like those who are on drugs. Like, and you tell them they on drugs, and they're like, "What? Like, you what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you never seen that? Like, I had family members that, like, if you would have told them, like, hey, man, I think you got a problem, they would have freaking, you
Look,
would have been.
and this is what happened. You're walking, your son have been doing like a 20-hour session with the VR headset, and you would say, look, I think you got a problem. He'd say, what you talking about? And put the VR headset back on. It's not a good thing. I think that's
It's
where
not a
we're
good
going.
thing, but remember, I am not here to convince you that it's a good thing. I'm not here to change your mind. I am
We
here
just
to hear
discussed
what
this.
you have to say. I don't necessarily agree with it. I'm actually afraid of it because of that same reason. Because in my opinion, I live in Niagara Falls, and people already remind me of zombies enough. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm scared. Okay. To me, people already, not everybody, of course, but people already look empty enough, emotionless enough. They already look lost enough. You understand? But that's my opinion. That's my observation. That's my experience. My journey has been this way, right? Who knows? You live with your dad, right? What if that was a better option for your dad? You gonna take that away from him?
No, he's not. He's not a technology guy. It's not gonna work.
No, I'm not like literally. I know, I know, but I'm not literally. Nigga, and you tired, huh?
No, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm tired.
Well, we almost done. We
yeah,
almost done. Okay.
I was listening very
It's
attentively.
okay.
But your dad, what
Um,
was the argument?
no, I'm just saying, like, what if it's a better, like, what if you find it to be a waste of time, like a real time? In my opinion, there's nothing more important than your actual time, right?
Yeah.
But what if? Who am I to tell you how to spend your time?
Yeah.
If I see you around, I can pull you to the side. I can be like, yo, nigga, man, you could be doing this or you could be doing that. But I cannot do anything about it. Like actually say, it's like I can say something, but I can't do nothing about it. I probably punch you, but like you and me are close, but I can't go around punching everybody like, yo, wake up. You know what I mean?
We got to leave.
Huh?
That won't work.
If I punch you under like right here, I think.
What happened to the audio?
Your microphone changed or something.
Yeah, your microphone got crazy.
Yeah.
They watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your voice is very far away.
So, yeah.
They watch it.
That's Facebook. They hacking on our Zoom.
But I'm being for real. I mean, I'm joking, of course, but I'm being for real. Like, this is gonna complicate things a little more because already people are not voting. People are not making like when I say
they're
people,
they're voting, but you know something's going on with that. You know.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I know, but no, what I'm saying is like I don't see enough young people like going for politics. I don't see enough people looking for solutions for actual solutions. You know what I mean? I don't see enough people building change. I don't see that.
But
and this is gonna be another distraction.
Look at this room of people. I think in it there's a lot of potential to actually create our own or awareness of what we believe is going on, or share the knowledge of and how we see it.
Yeah, and therefore, and look, and for that, I thank you guys for having taking the time and having this conversation, for giving your ideas and input and opinions, because we need that. We actually need that from regular people. Who are we? We are just regular people. There's nothing special about us. We are the average people.
Average Joe.
Yeah, and you know what? Like sometimes I'll listen to rich people and be like, oh yeah, but sometimes I'm like, yo, you don't know because you up there doing your thing. You don't have to do your laundry. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to, you know what I mean? And hearing it from the average person, man, that's what I'm getting at. And eventually I want to invite random people. Let's say somebody that says something on Instagram or anything like that. I just want to hear what they have to say, because you never know what the next great idea or whatever it is comes from. You don't limit yourself. I don't know.
Straight up.
I find all of the people in here to be very intelligent. I respect your opinions. If not, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have invited you to this.
Yeah.
It was a good conversation.
Same
for our next time. Yeah, and it'll get better as we learn. We will get better. And I find this.
I'm not set up for it.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't got no friends. Okay, but I find this to be exciting. I find this conversation.
You're talking to three friends right here, man.
No. I'm talking about like that. I don't hang out. My friends are my
Nobody's
kids.
hanging out these days, man. COVID.
Nah, stop playing. I'm talking about it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I like this. I love this. Well, this was a good conversation. We for sure got sidetracked and this and that, but I just love hearing what you guys have to say. I always say it. I'm just grateful, man.
All right. What topic you guys got for next time?
You pick.
Come on, man. Why? You've been trying to put me on the spot every single time.